Alright, so hello and welcome to the 10 hours of Petit Le Mans for DES. This is Stint 1 in Lobby 1.
Yeah, good morning. We are here in Road Atlanta in the state of Georgia in the US for the fourth round of the WEC here in DES, and I think we will have a great race today.
Yeah, I feel like the traffic between hypercar and GTs is going to be a massive difference. And
yeah, it will be
it's going to make...
definitely difficult.
Yeah, it's going to make for some entertaining stuff.
Definitely difficult on this track is the pit line entry.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
We don't say that very often.
It's only because you can't see where the hell you're going.
Yes.
Right, I've got the quali times up right now, so we're RRC actually take the #1 spot with Shishi Man, and then Mazma 67 with RRC again, but they had near enough a 1 second difference. Shishi did a 106.8 and Mazma did a 106.8, so it was actually 1 second difference. So, now that is going to play out huge, I think, if Shishi can keep that pace up.
So start will be in 2 minutes.
Alright, Blaze, can you just talk in to make sure I've got your audio?
I'm ready.
Yeah, we've got it. Alright, sweet. Everything is sorted. That was a lot of lag then. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm a bit scared. It's one of my drivers.
Oh, what's happened?
He got problems to join the lobby already, so I was making me ready if he's not able to join the lobby. But if it's working now, then With a massive legs.
Alright. And the stars here. Just a quick look through all the liveries. Which isn't really working, it's just zooming everything in. Anyway.
Race on.
Race is on. Vulcan with the lead into turn 1. Now is it going to be through sector 1? Because that dirty area is going to make a huge difference.
Definitely, and we see the gap is starting to form.
Already up to 7 tenths. Oh, and Chaos trying to make a move. With a bit of contact there.
That was contact. That was
Yeah.
contact. That will be a case for the stewards, definitely.
Yep. No playing around, is there? Straight into contact there.
No damage for Chaos Phil.
Yeah. Anyway, Vulcan with a 2.5 second lead already.
Yeah, he's
Then Chaos Phil
on it,
with
mate.
a 3 second lead to our player. Then with a 4 second gap. Then with a 3.5 second. And then we get into the GT field.
Yeah, Nush leading in the GT field.
Yep. With Hobbelix behind. No, the
With
GTs are actually
fighting.
closer.
Yeah, Confi fighting, with Stumich.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of a gap to Tornado.
Let's watch this GT fight for a bit. And then get back into live cars. So Mitch trying to go down the inside into the bus stop.
Confi late on the
No, he
brakes.
backs out. Good drive in between both of them though.
Confi nearly lost it.
Yeah. He saved it though, and still keeping the battle alive. Anyway, you keep your eye on this fight. I'll look back up, and we've got a fight with our player in Elite Blitz in the hypercars. So let's see how this plays up.
Down the inside.
Down the inside, nice move. Is he gonna get the switchback though?
No.
Nah. Some good driving so far with attacking and defending. And WSO has already got a 3 second gap to our player.
Confi has damage. Big damage.
How's he got that?
I don't know.
He must have lost it.
He's front and back, and
Yeah.
front left tire is broken. He's in the pits now.
Um, D7's starting to catch up on Ken Sumich, who has front end damage actually.
That might have been a
So
collision
yeah,
then.
oh, Hoblex really getting the back end out there. Norshaw's still leading the GT pack though, with a 1.5 second gap.
And Chaosville struggled going onto the grass now, and Blitz is right behind him, under 1 second now.
Yeah. And they've got the first back marker of the race. But nicely dealt with. Now, is he gonna be close enough next time round to send it into the bus stop?
Yeah, let's see.
Through turn one with a half second gap, and coming down very quickly.
Yeah, pressure's on.
He might even make the move in this hairpin. He's getting very close behind him. Just too far behind. Oh, Norshall pitting.
Yeah, damage.
Yeah,
Back.
rear end damage. Could that be contact between Ken and Norshall then? Because here's rear damage, Ken has front damage.
Could be, definitely.
Anyway, back to this bike. I feel still not able to make it round on this lap. So one problem with this track is just that small that you can't get two cars at the same time without losing a hell of a lot of time. But it makes for some very good racing. Eiffel going down the back straight into the hairpin now. Are they going to catch? Is that GT going to be an issue? Just a little bit too far, I would think. Going out the bus stop and nicely go round the GTs. So I was really close into turn one though, and Chaosville very close to losing it there.
Clipping the grass at the entry from Chaosville. Close.
Eiffel is all over the back of him right now.
That's it, I think, for Chaosville.
Yeah, he just had a bad exit out of there, didn't he? Still putting up a fight though. 2x2 into the... Oh no. Eiffel just broke a hell of a lot later. And Eiffel was finally past him. Now I've got to try and catch up to his teammate Vulcan, who's 12 seconds up the road. Harbourlex now leading the GT field in that Lexus. Then it's Kensumich still with the front end damage, so he's not going to repair it at the minute. Then D9, well D79, then Comfy, and then Norshall. Comfy and Norshall both had damage from 2 separate incidents, we think. So that's just very unlucky for them. And Eiffel's already taken a second out of Vulcan's time. Well, Vulcan's gap. And just putting in the fastest lap of the race, trying to catch up to him. Yeah, they are flying. Like, you can't even say flying, just ridiculous how quick they are. Ken Simic with a half-second penalty, which is just about to be served. And we're now in that stage where everyone's kind of in their own gap, just trying to keep it as consistent as possible, apart from Eiffel, who's trying to go for that #1 spot. So we'll just keep flicking through.
Interesting to see that Eiffel has the best tire life at the moment of all the hypercars.
Yeah, good point. Vulcan has taken a lot more out of his tyres compared to Eiffel. So, good tyre management and keeping the speed up. Oh, apparently our player kicked Simic onto the gravel. And our player not having any damage though, so I'm getting off lucky with that one. Eiffel now taking the gap to Vulcan down by another second. He has got the burners on. Now got Comfy in the hardest section to overtake lap cars, and Comfy's very aware of that and gets out of the way. still with Vulcan in the lead though. Just taking out another second on Eiffel with that lap traffic, so pretty good fight between them at the minute, trying to catch up. Still got a 1 lap car between them. Then we got Chaos Phil about 10 seconds behind Eiffel. And then our player, the final LMDH at the minute. Having a bit of a moment out of the hairpin, but keeping it all under control. Then we've got WEC still leading the GT class after Norshall. Well, after Norshall got a bit of an incident, which we don't know what happened. Then we got D79 in second with a 10-second gap to Ken Sumich behind. And then Comfy with a 4-second gap to Ken and a 15-second gap to Norshall. Obviously, Norshall and Comfy both had a bit of an incident and got damage in 2 separate ones, but that's that. They're making their way back up the pack though. It's just a matter of time. Vulcan actually lapping the first of the LMDHs of our player. So the WSR team are flying. Eiffel still with about a 10-second gap to Vulcan though.
Yeah, the fast laps of both lobbies are quite comparable. In lobby 2 we have a 16770 and here 16613.
So not that far off between the lobbies at all.
And I think we chose the wrong lobby to commentate because they have an epic fight at the front. Gap is down to the second.
Yeah, we're now at that stage where everyone's just in their own space at this point, which is very quick to get to, assuming we've only done 15 laps.
Yeah, the closest we get today is 3.3 at the moment between Stumich and Confi.
Yeah.
And Confi has a penalty of a second now, so that will be getting bigger, the gap.
Comfy with a 1-second penalty.
Yes.
Which is just about to be served. That's going to halt his comeback even more after being in the top 2 fighting. But Ken opting to not repair the damage still. And his lap times a little bit down, but they're not that bad. Oh, development car of D79 just going off at the end of the first technical sector, And now Ken Simic right behind, trying to capitalise on that. Showing his nose on the inside, but just backing out of it to make sure there's no contact. Very smart. And now he's going to come out on top of this battle. With Comfy with another half-second penalty in the background. D79 still leading, coming around the final corner, going down the hill. Now how far is Kane going to drop back with the dirty air? Because I know it affects the cars a lot here. And now Vulcan getting up in the mix, trying to lap the cars again, and getting around pretty easily. Ken still battling with D79. Just finding it hard to find the perfect place to overtake. So D79 with a bit of a moment there as well. This could be it for the battle.
They will have problems with the hypercar now.
Yep. Ken just getting out of the way so that the hypercar can go through. And Ken trying to get a better exit out. He's definitely close enough now to make a move. No, he's not. The Veltman Motorsport Lamborghini just too fast in a straight line. And that's Ken going into the pits as well. Still got a decent amount of fuel, so probably trying to do an undercut. And that puts Comfy back up into third place for GT. With a 1.3 second gap to D79, so closing in quickly. And Hobelex just running away now with a 50-second lead. Oh, just caught that at the perfect time. Our player just going round. Then we have Chaos Phil, still in third place for the hypercars at the minute. Elite Eiffel still 20 seconds ahead of Phil, and still around 10 seconds behind Vulcan as well, so starting to find it hard to catch up. Oh, and Comfy's just got past D79 to take second place in GT. and now looking to do his charge back up into first. D79 with the hypercar game around him. Probably going to lose both of them a bit of time, but oh, D79 with penalty as well. Now Comfy having the hypercar try and get around him as well. Hobblix is just running around now with a 54-second lead. I don't see that going down quickly anytime now. There's going to have to be a massive mistake for him to lose that. Vulcan still in the lead of the hypercars though, and still about 10 seconds ahead of the other WSR car of Eiffel.
Interesting to see Ken don't made his tank full. Not
Yeah,
the fuel is 75%.
Yeah, that Merc does eat through fuel pretty quickly. Oh, I'll play with a little twitch at the background there.
And the gap between Vulcan and Alphabet is going down.
Oh, Eiffel's got his pace back on now, is he? And both of their tyres are, well, Vulcan's tyres are starting to look very bad compared to Eiffel's, who's doing really well at tyre saving.
Yeah, and Chaosfell is quite between them in tyre management. Not as good as Eiffel, but not that bad as Vulcan.
Yeah. But Chaosfell does have not a lot of high.
Battery.
Oh, Eiffel's a she. I did not know that. And thanks for telling me that. Anyway, Chaosfell does not have that much hybrid left, and Eiffel has just under half a battery left still, so doing very well on the hybrid and tyre saving. And the same for Vulcan, to be honest. Doing pretty good on battery saving, as he now gets in traffic with the Veltman car again, but gets around it pretty easy.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag for
oh,
who?
Vulcan. Vulcan in the wall.
Oh no.
Yeah, and Alpha Blitz now all over him.
Yeah.
No damage for Vulcan.
Oh, and he's off again.
But then he's off again.
That gives Eiffel the lead, so now she can start to try and run away with it.
I
got
guess
like
Vulcan.
She's got like a 30-second gap.
Finished.
Yeah, it looks like it. Vulcan's going to be in the probably pitting this lap and trying to do an undercut and get as much time back as possible. But Eiffel's now running away with a 7-second gap to Vulcan already. And Vulcan has a 17-second gap to Chaosfell, so Hold up, my head isn't working for maths at the minute, it's too early.
Oh, our player was in the wall.
The lap times for North Shore. There you go. North Shore being pretty consistent.
Yeah, in the 17th.
All around, yeah.
118 time, but...
Flags is if you want to come into the commentator room, you can do. I'll add you as a party now. And D79 in the pits just for some damage, well, just for fuel in new tyres, so let's see how that goes. Doing 90% fuel, so not quite full but very full. And we have Zeplexus now joining us.
Hello.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing alright.
I'm doing alright too. So Vulcan stayed out.
Yeah, this is interesting in the GTs. D79's trying the mediums. So try to make them last as long as possible without pitting.
And he has a penalty for
Yeah, pit exit.
pit exit. So Plexus your car in P3.
Yep, Ken Sumich is catching up to Comfy a little bit.
Phil's driving decent, I would say. He's not. He wasn't on off track or something. Just driving clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you say about the incident in the first lap with Alpha?
Didn't saw it.
Just literally out of the hairpin, just got tapped a little bit by Chaos Phil.
Yeah, I didn't saw it. Probably looked at the GT cars.
Yeah.
She went in the grass and lost the place, but it's no leading.
Yeah, but now it's leading.
Yeah, she's been on a storm and a half.
Yeah, she's flying right now.
Yeah.
6.5.
Got a WSR have a 28-second gap, 29-second gap to Chaos Phil.
Yeah, I'm 30 now.
They are just.
Obelix almost have 1 second on Comfy. Also very crazy. I know how he does that.
Didn't Hobley have like 5 seconds? Oh yeah, 58 seconds. And then Comfy with 10 seconds to North Shore. So people are starting to find their rhythm. Apart from Eiffel, she's just found her rhythm from as soon as the contact started.
So
Just ignited a flame inside her.
Yeah, both WSR cars are now in the red area of fuel.
Oh,
So-
our player.
But you can do. For who?
Our player.
Oh, our player, yeah. And
Damage at the back.
yeah, there's no other cars with damage though. I believe you can do 1 or 2 laps in the hypercar with red fuel. So the pit window is about to be open for these. Let's see what they can do. Our player still with a decent bit of fuel though. But the crucial thing, no hybrid.
It's insane. Both Finch and the VSR is with their hybrid. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
both Chaos Phil and our player have hardly any, and then them two still have a lot left.
You're 1/3 of the hybrids still left, that's crazy. Oh, what's that? Eiffelblitz and Vulcan overlapped our player.
So it's now just a race between them and Chaos Phil to see who can finish higher.
Yes. I don't know. Looking hard for Chaos Phil to close on them, but
It's not looking likely, is it?
The hybrid's way too high, and it's going to play.
You can see where the hybrid is affecting it as well now, because Chaos Phil was doing consistent 108s, and now the times are just dropping. The last lap was a 111. Let's see what this lap's 109. So it's still a second slower without hybrid. And the WSR team are still doing 107s. And the gap's actually coming down between them. Vulcan's starting to bring it back a little bit.
Bushel is closing on Comfy. Gained 1 second.
It's still a 9-second gap though. And then Kensei Mission D79 elapsed as Vulcan goes to go around him and gives it a little bit of contact. That might be a thing for the stewards.
Oh, I didn't saw it.
It was only a little tap, but it did send him onto the grass a bit more than he would have wanted.
Probably warning.
North Shore with a relapsed car now, and Eiffel, she's still flying, still doing 107s consistently.
So Vulcan in the pits?
Yes,
Vulcan in.
pits.
Yeah.
If you compare Vulcan's tires to Eiffelblitz, it's a big difference.
Yeah. She's
Top
just.
left of Vulcan is basically full wet.
She's just able to keep everything going for as long as possible, and it's very impressive, to be honest.
Yes.
Eiffel should be coming in the next few laps, like next 5-6 laps. Yeah, next around 5 laps, I believe. Eiffel should be coming in, and that will be because of the fuel. Oh no, she's coming in now. And with a half-second penalty for pit entry.
And Vulcan has 3 seconds for pit exit.
Yeah, I feel like this track is a bit bugged because it's not easy to get out without a penalty.
Obelix stays out. He needs to pit next round. It's very low on fuel.
And I think we will see Chaos Phil in the pits also, yes.
Yes.
No, he stays,
Oh, stays out.
he stays out.
Yeah.
That's
Comfy's still got a decent amount of fuel left in that Ferrari.
so new leader now.
Yeah, but
Apparently 4-1 lap.
it's
Yeah.
of damage.
Eiffel was just on the way out now, avoiding that hot 3-second penalty as well, so that's huge for her. Let's see what she can do on her outlap then.
Oh, 5, penalty 5.
Again, a penalty.
Well, this isn't going to affect her as much as you'll think, so just take a little bit of top speed off. But Eiffel's still with a lot of hybrid left.
Chaos Phil now in the pits.
Yep.
It's overlapped.
And yep, Eiffel's back in the lead.
Vulcan probably too.
Vulcan will get past Chaos Phil, definitely.
Yeah, 100%. Our player probably won't, but he's lapped anyway, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he is lapped.
Go. Look on GT side, K-Obelix needs to hit definitely.
A bit of an instant between D79 and Eiffel, but not losing too much time. Just a bit of not knowing who's going where, so just taking a bit more caution. It was more Eiffel just taking a bit more caution and going a bit wide and going on the grass.
Chaos Phil now back on track.
And our player right behind him.
Yeah.
And he needs to
Yeah,
pit.
but lap down.
Vulcan with a 40-second lead. Their strategy has worked into their favour massively. Eiffel with a 12-second lead to her teammate. Make that 13. Phil now having to navigate through the laps traffic again. And Eiffel's just starting to run away now. Already up to a 12, well, still on a 12-second gap and just able to keep it as consistent as possible. The past, well, all of the past laps which we can see, including the pit exit, well, including the pit lap, has been a 107. Oh no, there was, apart from the two ones where she's in the pits, I don't know why it has, oh, penalty, that's why. Apart from the 2 laps where she was in the pits, every single one of them had been within half a second. Now that is impressive. And our player about to be lapped for the second time.
On the snake corners, 2 LMHs, GT.
That's very clean racing between them. And now the GT is going to be the hard thing to navigate. Just wait it out and go down the straight. Exactly how Eiffel's doing it. that traffic now, he's taken Eiffel's gap down to 10 seconds. Losing 2 seconds because of the traffic. That's a huge difference.
And we can also need to lap them, so he also could lose some time.
Yeah, it just depends if he catches them in that section, because it's the hardest section to ever do. And D79 on the exit, getting another 3-second penalty.
Yeah, the mediums weren't working.
Yeah.
And he pitted on softs again.
The GT field is still pretty balanced out, apart from Hobbleck's gap has now gone down to 11 seconds to Comfy, but Comfy's in the red.
Yeah.
Hobbleck's still with like half a tank of fuel, as Eiffel now comes over to lap him again. The WSR team are on rails in both GT and LMDH.
Can already see the tire difference between Vulcan and Eiffel. Even Vulcan.
Oh yeah.
Later, his tires have been.
His tyres are about the same as. Was that an incident between?
Yeah, so.
Let's get the replay on that. D79 with our play behind, and just gets tapped by our player, gets sent off into the gravel.
Yeah. That's probably a penalty for him. I think Comfy's pitting now. No, he's there.
No, Comfy staying out for one final lap. And our player pitting with 1% of fuel left. No idea, Ryan. It's just one of them incidents where people are getting too over aggressive.
Oh, case full with more fuel than PSR? Okay.
Yeah, probably trying to just go in. Yeah, just go a little bit longer and put a little bit less fuel in for the next stint.
At the moment, their hybrid management is the same.
Yeah, I think everyone's now got not a lot of battery left.
Alpha Blitz about to lap Chaos Phil.
Yeah, she's just on rails.
Like AA driving, straight on the perfect line.
Yep, I've was with the flashes to show that she's coming up, and just makes it look like Kersfield wasn't even there. That's a weird bug.
I feel flying away with a hybrid.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Just able to keep that little bit of charge in, just to get as much power as possible for as long as possible.
I wish you need to overlap up there. He's fresh out of the pits.
Yeah. And I see exactly how WSR's keeping the battery for so long. Just going into corners, they're just a little bit on the brake a little bit to gain the charge back, and then using that to go through. But Eiffel still has a lot more tyre life left than Vulcan. Anyway, let's go through the running order at the minute. So we have Eiffel just absolutely running away. Then we have Vulcan in second place for LMDH, then Chaos Phil, and then our player having a little bit of a moment coming out of that corner, but keeping it all under control. And then we get into the GTs, so WSR again with Herblix getting a 25-second gap to Norshall, who's making a very nice move into the bus stop on D79 to lap him. And then there's Comfy for RRC, and then Ken Sumich and D79.
They all have huge gaps in GT's cars.
Yeah. Norshall's getting into a little bit of traffic right now, and I believe that's Eiffel in the background again. Yep. She's going round the first one on the laps cars, and then she's probably gonna make catch these just at the perfect time. Yep, both of them getting out of the way, just make it look so easy, but it's really not at this track. It's interesting as well because WSR in the hype cars didn't have that good of a quali, but their race pace is more than on it. Yeah, WSR qualified 6th and 7th. No, not 6th and 7th. 5th and 6th. In the hypercars, so they're making it way back up in the race. Anyway, we're just about to hit the halfway mark in the first stint. Does anyone have any news on what the other lobby's like?
Wait a second.
Because
So, we have the fastest lap is a 1:65.51 by Charles, and Charles is also leading at the moment.
So
about 10
Eiffel
seconds.
is a bit faster than Charles then, but not by a lot.
When we compare the two fastest laps, that are 200s.
By 200 seconds.
Between Charles
Much.
and Eiffel.
Eiffel's still able to keep the tyres just in pristine condition compared to Vulcan. So, in the long run, Eiffel is just going to be able to run away again. And if that number 15 car of WSR keeps it up throughout the whole race, they will have a very big gap. Not sure with our player getting a little bit rowdy behind him, but making the move past before the technical section. Eiffel now with a 14-second gap to Vulcan. And have they both lapped Chaos Phil as well?
No. Woken needs to go through, but can't really reach him.
Yeah, just having the GTs in the way. Oh,
That was close.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
very close. Vulcan now with dirty tyres, just having the
Sliding around.
just sliding around a little bit, having a little bit of a nightmare to control.
But he still gains on Caseville.
I don't think he'll be this lap, which Kersville will get lapped. Just a little bit too far behind, I think. And going very deep into the bus stop there.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, Jesus help.
Nearly would have been a big accident.
Safe.
Nearly would have been a big accident taking his own teammate out as well.
The one that wasn't really safe.
No,
And
definitely
Woken
not.
again on the grass.
Vulcan just having a
Struggling
nightmare right now.
And sliding around. It's not looking good for him.
Yeah, Chaos Phil needs to capitalise on this and make as much gap as he can.
But look at the front left tire for Vulcan. It's
Already halfway dead.
yeah. And if you
Oh,
look
still
at the
sliding
other
around.
tires, if you look at the tires from Eiffel and Chaosville, they are not nearly half.
Yeah,
way down.
they've still got like a third on him.
Could it be that Woken has less aero?
It could be, but then wouldn't it explain why if, Eiffel is just going so much quicker?
Yeah, that's true.
Because if Eiffel has more aero down the straights, she'll be losing a hell of a lot of time, but she's just keeping up so much.
Sometimes it's just talent, determination, and training.
Yep. North Shore
wanna
going
go
out on the
fast.
mediums.
That's interesting.
Now we know what D79 was like on the mediums. Let's see what North Shore's like.
And the Mercedes.
In a car which wants to kill you every 2 seconds. Or at least that's how I feel like it is. Our player 4 minutes behind Eiffel.
Can't be very consistent. Always on 70s.
Yeah. Apart from the 2 pit laps.
Yeah.
But WSR Hoblic's still with the lead in GT class though.
Probably gonna gain even more. Driving
Yeah.
116s right now.
Or WSR gonna get a 1-2 in LMDH and also a win in GT as well. Because that will be
Have to look
very
what
impressive.
Going to happen. Maybe they're gonna have a big incident or something.
It would really shock me if they do.
But looking struggling even now, so I don't know. Oh, what happened?
Ooh.
Something with Nuschel. An Alpha Blitz. That's...
Can I get it on a replay? No, I don't think I can.
I don't saw it, to be honest.
So true.
No, we can't get it on a replay, unfortunately.
So now Vulcan will try again.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh.
Chaos will let him through.
Yeah, he had blue flag, so we need to let him through. So... But he's doing a good job.
Vulcan's still going a little bit wide. Them tyres are really hurting him right now.
And
Now is he
see
gonna
that-
is he gonna defend Chaosfield to stop him lapping and give Eiffel even bigger of a lap advantage?
Chaosfield has much more fuel than the other two hypercars in front of him.
Yeah, it depends if they want to work together and try and give Eiffel as much chance of winning as possible. But Chaosfield with no hybrid left, and the WSR cars still have that little bit left.
Yeah, there must happen some incident for Chaosfield that he can lap or get through. He's almost 1 second and 10, 1 minute and 10 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Going to be half hard.
And now Vulcan cashing the GT pack just at the worst time possible.
But if we're looking at the time, so Eiffel is doing 7, 8, and Vulcan is in the 9s or in the...
Yeah, Eiffel is just
so-
able to start running away now.
Alpha gaining that hybrid, like, I don't know, amazing. With basically no hybrid, 1.8 and 1.7s, it's really good.
Yeah, but that tiny bit of hybrid they have left in the battery is just helping them massively.
gaining it somehow.
I believe it's like the heavy braking zones, they're just tapping on the brake before it, and then it gains a bit of energy back.
I don't know. Oh, look, his tires. Down to the half.
Vulcan now with massive
big
incident,
spin. And front
big damage as well.
Front right damage. Oh my god. That's what I mean, you know? Something like this happens, maybe Cass will have his chance.
Yeah, it's an endurance race, anything can happen. We've still got 50 minutes left.
Yeah,
In
think
the
about it,
Stint.
I probably jinxed it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, did you watch the qualifying?
No.
Yeah, don't. I am sorry to the people I jinxed. Literally, 90% of the time when I went on to someone to watch their quali lap, they would have an incident and spin.
Or a penalty, probably.
Yeah. Oh.
How was it called?
I feel very sorry to the people which I jinxed, because it was painful for me.
Dreamer's Curse was it, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I would say their name, and they would just end up in a wall. But Vulcan now on the pit exit, deciding to go half a tank of fuel.
3-second penalty. Oh my god.
It's just not getting better for Vulcan, is it? And Eiffel's still just running away. Now got no competition behind her at all.
Gives a minute to Vulcan.
Yeah. And Chaos Phil has a 19-second gap to catch
but
up.
He has one. Yeah, but he has one pit less than Vulcan.
Yeah.
And Castle has a good strategy where we don't need to fuel so much. Could gain on him.
And Hobley's catching up to Convy again. So we could see a lap for WSR again. More than securing them the victory in both of the classes, as long as anything doesn't happen.
Oh, Vulcan's struggling really hard.
Now behind Confi.
Probably
Confi goes
penalty.
wide.
Oh no.
The gap now down to 15 seconds. So can let me get my words out. Can KSVille bring it back?
Oh, I think it's tries to lap the cat switch. And
Hello, Maxi.
back.
How are you finding the race so far? Because I feel like it's starting to get interesting again now.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, but big gaps. Only interesting is the gap between Castle and Vulcan. If Vulcan gets into another incident, it will be bad.
Yeah. Norshling can see a mission. The GT's pretty close as well. Both of them in the Mercedes as well.
Yeah, but Kinswish needs to pit. Feel the tires. Yeah. And
Yeah, the difference between
Russell
the tires on the left and on the right is so massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a clockwise track for one, but then it's just so complex and so harsh on the left hand side tires.
Fables will lap our player now.
More than securing them the lead.
It could get interesting for Confi and Nuschel, because Confi still needs to pit. I still need to do one pit, and Nuschel drives through. So
Yeah, Norshall might not have. No, he will definitely have the fuel to go to the end.
There was contact. Contact
Yeah.
between our player and Alpha Blitz.
no,
No damage though.
No damage, but I think our player just missed his braking point and went into the side of Alpha Blitz. There. At bus stop.
Yeah, there's not been as many incidents as I thought so far. Like we've only had what, maybe 5.
Yeah, but that could have been a massive turnaround if they
Yeah.
collided with damage. Boy, Vulcan nearly lost it there.
Vulcan just getting very impatient right now behind Norshall. You could see him just trying every little possible angle to get through. Now coming up behind the Veltman Motorsport Lamborghini. And just gonna go straight past him down the straight. Not wasting any time though. The gap to Chaos Phil has dropped massively. It was 13 seconds, now it's 19.
he's getting really fast, even though he has better, worse tires.
Yeah. Eiffel now in the red zone for the fuel. So they're going to be pitting in the next like 10 laps or so. And KSV still having a quarter of a tank left.
Vulcan gaining some time on Chaosville in the assets.
Yeah. I believe it's with a 1 minute 13 gap to Comfy.
Still Mitch will pit this lap. I'm pretty sure tank is nearly empty.
Who was it? Eiffel.
And Stumich.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he is going into the pits as well. Making that pit entry look very easy, but it's not. We all know that. Oh, D79 losing it in the entry to the S's. Now that's a picture. I just caught both the WSR classes together, going through the finish line. It looks very nice, to be honest.
They have the WSR design.
Yep. Ken Sumich doing a 80% fuel stop.
That's way too much fuel.
D79 with damage.
It's not looking good for Veltman at the minute.
Confia lapping or D79 in the pits. One struggling in the pit lane. Scratching the wall.
I don't think if you saw it, but it's interesting that on the number plate, it's not Petit Le Mans, it's 8 hours Nürburgring GP. At Feldman.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. Eiffel now in the pits.
Gotta love how I was muted that time. I4 doing a full fuel and tyre stop, so probably going to go halfway on the fuel.
Yeah, only needs halfway.
Going a little bit extra.
Yeah. Not necessary, but yeah. Safety first.
Yeah, better to be safe than sorry.
60% fuel now in the car.
With a 1.5 minute gap to Vulcan. She could have spent all day in the pits and still be in first.
Broken again with a penalty.
Yes, and Chaosville will have massive speed at the end, I think, because he will have less fuel in the tank and fresher tires then.
Yep. And Chaosville's starting to get a bit of hybrid back in his battery.
Yes, definitely.
Same as Eiffel. Anyway, 40 minutes left to go in this stint, and it's all looking kind of even between everyone now. So Eiffel has a 36-second gap to Vulcan, who has a 24-second gap to Chaosville, and then them three have all lapped our player, who's 4 minutes behind Eiffel. Then we have the other WSL car of Herblix doing in the lead of GT. Then Comfy, who's laps by him, and with a 50-second gap to Norshall. Then Norshall and everyone in the GT has lapped Ken and D7 which Ken has a 1 minute 11 gap to Norshall, and Ken has also lapped D79.
Are there only 2 LMHs in the other lobby?
Is there actually?
Are there
Only 2?
hypercars in the other lobby? Looks like it.
Yeah.
Has there been a few disconnects then?
That's DLL basically dominating lobby 2, WSR lobby 1.
Yeah, DLL at the moment in 2, 3 and 4 in lobby 2. And Charles doing his last pit stop now.
Yeah, so it's going to be
So-
interesting between WSR and DLL.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, as I said, I have to go. I think you two will do a great job for the remaining half an hour. So,
Alright, well, see you.
yes. And I hope we will see a great race.
Yeah, I believe we will do.
Bye.
I will do. And as we see, WSL Hoblic's going in the pits.
2% fuel.
Yeah. Now we still have the same layout in the LMDHs, and then Herblix is going to get away with a free pit stop because of the lap he has in Comfy. Norshall's still 50 seconds behind Comfy, but doesn't have to pit. Comfy will have to in the next 10-20 minutes. So he's going to be going for a flying final stint.
Comfy probably be in front. Then he doesn't need to fuel very much, so doesn't cost him a lot of time.
Yeah, it will only cost him about 10-20 seconds at most. Now Ken Sumich with Herblix behind, trying to get that lap back again. And Herblix getting a bit slidey out of the exit of the hairpin.
I feel it's going to left chaos fuel again. Next round.
Yeah, Eiffel is just in a different league of drivers at the minute though. Still lapping between 107 and 109s. Over Chaosville was 1 minute 10 to 1 minute 9, so not doing bad. But Phil also has to pit in the next few laps because he's starting to go into low fuel. And Eiffel now cashing back markers in DS's, so not the best place, but making it do. Oh, yeah, a little bit of contact there. Let's get that replay up again. That's literally just people just not knowing Eiffel was coming up. But still no contact, so very good racing between them.
Very good reaction, very much.
Yeah. Keeping it clean but also tight. No. Do you think Eiffel's going to be able to get over 100 laps?
Yeah, probably. She's really fast right now. But I think another lobby Charles also gets 100 laps. As a,
Yeah,
if I compare those two, I see that Charles probably like 10 seconds in front of Eiffel. That's really impressive.
Yeah, so Eiffel, not the fastest, but the fastest in this lobby. By far.
By far. Eiffel also has the fastest lap times.
Yeah. So, if you think about it that way, every 2 hours is 100 laps. We're doing at least 500 laps in 10 hours.
Yeah. Or Stint says.
Yeah, no, but Ring Picks, you're right. She is by far the fastest girl in GT at the minute.
Yeah, I think so too. I think she probably trained a lot for this race. It's
Yeah.
the first race with WSR on the other Le Mans. I said it
Our
like
play
that,
going a little bit deep.
She wasn't nearly as fast here.
It could just be that this track suits her a hell of a lot more.
And fill into the pits.
Yeah, 5% fuel. So this will be his final stop. Probably gonna put about 25% fuel in, which is more than
5. 40. He's gonna.
Dead on 40.
Yeah, 40, 45. Oh, no, 40.
Our player's going to need to pay in the next few laps as well. As you see, Eiffel Blitz starting to catch up again. And Chaos with a 3-second penalty. Let's turn our attention back to the GT field because I feel like this could be some interesting racing here.
Is only lapping from Comfy.
That is literally it. But Comfy's going to need to pit in either this lap or next lap. The two Italian cars about to lap each other, get laps.
He stays out.
Yeah, Comfy stays out for one more lap.
Update.
And D79 just moves out of the way to let both the lapping cars through.
Oh, update on the grass. On the emergency exits.
No, and off the track again. Our player having a very hard time with them tyres right now. And with a half-second penalty as well.
Oh, nice overtake by Phil.
Yeah, just keep it nice, clean and tidy. Eiffel pulling the gap out between her and Vulcan even further to 35 seconds now.
Yeah, I think it's safe for WSR.
Yeah. Vulcan might have to pay just for a splash and dash. And for the tyres as well, because the difference between him and Eiffel's tyres is night and day.
Is Vulcan a pet driver?
What did you say, sorry?
Looks like it from his steering.
Yeah.
But then he's really fast pit driver. Was the last round of Vulcan is faster? Did it 6, 7, 8 without any hype. That's impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. Starting to find his rhythm again after the very nightmarish stint with bad tyres. Confeed now in the pits, just to get that a little bit more fuel in for the end of the race. With a minute gap to Norshore, so more than enough time to get a pit stop in.
There could be close with Michelle. Oh no. Yeah.
No, Norshaw's still going to have to get a lap back on him as well.
Yeah, Coffee's driving away now.
Yeah. And Comfy hasn't lost that much time to Herblix as well. Just a quick pit stop just to get new tyres and fuel, and only lost him about.
Did something happen to Obelix? He's like only 5 seconds in front of him.
No idea.
Or did he lap him? I think he lapped him.
He probably did lap him, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't show the gap.
Yeah. So WS are in a world of their own in this lobby then.
Yeah. I think it's only going to be.
And Eiffel getting closing back in on Chaos Field to try and lap again. Still being very consistent with the times as well. And this late into the race is very impressive with hardly any hybrid left. Our player in the pits, putting new tyres on and probably refueling to about 30%, I would say.
Yeah.
Eiffel making the move stick on Chaos Field, so Chaos is now a lap down on her.
Three seconds for our player. Pit lane, probably.
Yeah,
Again.
it will be. This pit lane is a bit bugged, to be honest. It's just one of them where you can't avoid it sometimes.
So it's also weirdly placed, like behind the hill. Behind the hill part.
Yeah, it's like when you go out of the...
and tornado spinning into the chicane. Blocking our player on Phil.
Yeah, just get a replay on that. Because why not? Oh.
And tornado in the wall.
Oh, don't tell me that now.
Front right damage.
I've just had even worse news from my other teammate. So, my hypercar teammate just got disconnected.
Oh no. That was the first, the third there. Yeah.
Yeah, right in the second lobby, so yeah, very fun.
Do you drive GT or?
I usually drive GT, but I was going to be driving hypercar, but then we wanted to give him a try in hypercar. So I just...
Yeah, that's not a good situation for Redman.
Yeah, it's not looking good, is it?
Vulcan definitely need to hit one more time. Pairs also very, very down.
And D7 now in the pits for damage.
Tornado also cute.
It's not looking good for Velman, is it? Just Eiffel having a big moment.
Oh, big slide.
Yeah, got the replay on it. Just coming up to North Shore, going into the bus stop to try and lap. Sends it a little bit too deep, and just then has contact with North Shore when rejoining.
Chaos will 2 seconds on Eiffel. It's, yeah. Should be good.
Vulcan's definitely gonna have to pit for a little bit more fuel and some new tyres, because they are starting to die quickly now. But they've still got a lap on Chaosville, so it's basically confirming the 1-2.
Yeah. It's like it is.
Let's see if Vulcan pits this lap, or if they wait a few more laps. Oh, a bit of a moment coming out as well. No, they're waiting another lap. Our player 6 minutes behind Eiffel Blitz. That is just ridiculous. That's 5.5 laps behind. Now the GT class looks like everyone isn't going to need to pit for another time, so they're all going straight to the end. It looks like the only person who will probably pit again is Vulcan.
Yes. think not much going to happen for the rest of the race. That's how it is. Review lappings.
Yeah.
Only thing that could happen is comfy spinning or something. Then gaining money.
Yeah, Comfy is very consistent on the times at the minute.
The rest is very safe. And work in the box. Probably gonna let for 20%.
Yeah, Vulcan now pitting, so just doing a little bit of fuel left to get to the end of the race.
Yeah, 20%.
Gonna be getting a little bit of hybrid from the pit exit as well.
Oh. Careful also on the finish line.
Yeah, Vulcan's out now anyway,
Oh,
so
3 seconds.
oh,
That could get interesting.
yeah, Vulcan is not liking the pit exit, is he? As he's now trying his hardest to get around his teammate in the GT and getting another half-second penalty.
It's definitely the opportunity for Chaosville.
Yeah,
he's
just
1 lap behind.
yeah, he's a lap behind, but it brings the gap down a hell of a lot more for him. Will make it easier for next stint. In case we're now back on the same lap. Big moment coming down the hill there. Vulcan trying to catch back up to Chaosville to regain the lap back on him.
Looks like he's definitely faster than Chaosville. By 1 second.
Yeah.
They also have basically the same fuel modes.
Yep.
Chaosville will worse tires.
And Eiffel just running away, keeping the tyre deg as low as possible, which is very impressive. Like doing some of the fastest times in the lobby and still having that low of a tyre deg is ridiculous.
The whole stint. Oh, is it? Yeah.
She's just in a different league at the minute.
Would like to see her driving against Charles. Going to be interesting.
I believe they'll probably be in the same lobby next stint as well.
Yeah, they are actually if they both finish in first.
Vulcan now running the final corner. And you know what? Let's do an onboard of Eiffel Blitz's laps. Dealing with North Shore very patiently. Still 1.4 seconds down at fastest time. And going a little bit deep, I would say. Eiffel is just so smooth on the acceleration and turning. And then let's compare that to her teammate and see what that's like.
And steering. Yeah. Well, for Vulcan, I guess he's a pit there. It's a bit rough.
The final 8 minutes of Stint 1.
Oh, someone's spun in hypercar. The hypercar thing.
Oh, there's no damage between all the hypercars.
No. Oh, in front. He has front damage.
Oh, our player with massive damage.
Yeah. Front in here. Right.
That's going to be a pit for sure. Adding more insult to injury.
Eiffel Blitz definitely does the 100 rounds.
Our player still staying out on the damage.
Interesting. And going straight into the gravel.
Vulcan having a slightly faster time. Oh, and having a big moment. But keeping it all under control. Now our player being lapped by the other WSR car. Eiffel is now over the 100 lap mark and has actually lapped her teammate as well. So Eiffel just running off into the distance with this win.
I think Vulcan and Chaos will both also get over the 100th round.
Vulcan definitely will. Chaos will probably will as well.
Obelix slow and few.
That might be just a little splash and dash to get him across the line. Or it could be just enough to finish a stint perfectly.
Yeah, but Nuschel too. And kennst du mich with front damage?
Has anyone else got any other damage? Our player's still going strong with the damage he's already got. Norshall has a decent bit more fuel than Herblix though.
Our player basically has no wing with this damage.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the corners right.
He's just losing way more time than he needs to be.
Oh,
Oh, very, very close. Very good save though.
it wasn't. No one to the grass for it.
Taking the Valtteri Bottas line, I see.
Oder Kunde. And into
Flying.
Oh, and getting. What do we spot?
Oh, our player not having the best time at the minute. But giving the stream a little bit of entertainment. I don't think I've ever seen a car go flying in this game until now.
Yeah, I saw a clip from a Helix driver. He drove like an old Formula car and flew like 10 meters high with it. I don't know how he did it, but it looked funny. Our player
Still sticking the damage.
go into the box now.
No, it's too late now. It's 1 minute 50 left to go.
He goes strong. God, it's damage.
He's trying to stick it out as much as possible.
Oh, and the view from Vulcan looking also very close.
That's more than enough for a minute and a half car though. But they've done it perfectly. Just to keep as much fuel in as possible. Vulcan gained a little bit blocked by Norshall, but still keep it
Vulcan
strong.
gets over the line before the timer ends, then it's going to be hard.
Yeah, let's stay on board with Norshall and see, well, on board with Vulcan and see how close he is to getting another lap. I believe he will do.
He definitely get another.
Yeah. Same as Eiffel. Oh, yellow flags. What's happened here?
Yeah, player.
Oh,
Wrong
again.
engine damage.
Oh,
Front left is
massive damage now. Though. Just adding more salt to the wounds. Anyway, let's go on board with Chaos Phil going first.
Yeah. And Hovelix second.
Yeah. Then Comfy being third across the line. Comfy across the line. Then
Eiffel.
yeah, Eiffel now taking the win for the stint, getting very loose on the exit there. Eiffel across the line, and
Vulcan with like 1% fuel.
yeah, Vulcan cutting it as close as it needs to be, but very perfect. And our player just hobbling around the final corner, taking the line.
Kennst du mich? Then oh, Nuschel
Yep.
were also very low.
And
Very
that
nice.
is everyone over the line.
One disconnect. Yeah.
And obviously Eiffel just taking it by the storm there. Eiffel having the fastest lap overall with a lap over every car. That is very impressive.
Yeah, that's very impressive. 102 laps or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it's really impressive. But yeah, I'm out now. I also closed the lobby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Good luck for your stint.
yep. Well done to everyone else, and we'll see you on. I will see you on stint 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.